Well, the FBI has gotten hundreds of videos and photos now from the scene of the assassination attempt over the weekend of former President Trump. So far, the shooter's motive is a mystery, even after searches on his phone and computer. Investigators have been able to trace the shooter's steps, however, leading up to the attack. I want to go to Evan Lambert with more on this. He's in the shooter's neighborhood outside of Pittsburgh with the very latest. Evan.
Hey, Marni, we are learning some new information about a memo that went out to law enforcement from the FBI and the Department of Homeland Security recently, and it involves the shooter, but also those ongoing concerns that federal law enforcement has of potentially retaliatory attacks. One of my sources, a former federal law enforcement source, confirming this bulletin that says, I want to read a bit of it here for you. It says, quote, "We cannot rule out the possibility that some domestic violent extremists or other actors may attempt follow-on or retaliatory acts of violence in response to this assassination attempt." They also speak to a bit more the explosive devices found in the suspect's home and car. The FBI senior officials had previously described those as rudimentary, but the memo says, quote, "Over the last several months, crooks received several packages, including some marked as possibly containing hazardous material, according to a review of his shipping history." We also know that crooks bought ammunition, 50 rounds, from a local gun shop just hours before going to the rally to carry out that attack on former President Trump and those in the crowd. We have also confirmed, Marni, that Crooks was set to go off to college, to university in the fall at Robert Morris University. That school putting out a statement acknowledging that, saying that they are ready to work with law enforcement. But Marni, as far as where this goes next, is at least the FBI investigation, which is focused on the shooter and what we know about him and his motivations, it's going to be finishing going through all of those electronic devices, the cell phone and computers, any other electronic devices associated with him. Some of my sources with connections to the Department of Homeland Security or within the Department of Homeland Security are telling me that one of the biggest concerns right now at this stage in the investigation is really the lack of social media presence for this 20-year-old. It really gives them no information, nowhere to go in telegraphing why someone would do such a heinous act. Marni?
Right. Unique for a 20-year-old not to have much of a digital footprint. All right, Evan, thank you for that. I want to bring in Charles Marino now, former secret special. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.